Hi everyone. I hope you all are doing well and welcome all of you to these series of videos. The first part among the series of video with me and Radhika. Say hi to Radhika.
Hi, everybody.
So me and Radhika from Unicorn Insight are today going to talk about Reiki for laymen. And this is the first video in the series of Reiki for laymen. What do you mean by Reiki for laymen? Someone who does not have any technical knowledge about Reiki, if he or she watches this video will provide with insights, give them an idea from the scratch about what Reiki is, and most probably answer the queries too. There are high chances if you are watching this video, you either have a curiosity in Reiki, B, you would like to receive Reiki for something, C, you would like to learn Reiki, or D, you are someone who is a sucker for knowledge, just like me, who is binge watching all the spiritual content and you found this video. In all these cases, welcome to this video. Welcome to these video series and gratitude for watching us. To know more about our work, log on to www.unicorninsights.com. My name is Ashwini Chube, Dr. Ashwini Chube, and I'm a Reiki Grandmaster and PhD in Energy Medicine. And with this series, we will bring a lot of insights to all of you. So we have with us Radhika, who is my client manager, who is a core important part of Team Unicorn Insight. And together we will be having a quick talk series. And Radhika will be asking me a few questions about it. And I will answer them. Most probably those are the questions which you may be having in your mind too. So over to you, Radhika. And let us begin with this series.
Hi, Ashwini. Thank you for taking this topic because it is one of the most requested topics we have been
Yes.
receiving. So, the very first question which people have in their mind, uh, does Reiki work?
Okay,
Or
fantastic.
to put in other words, is it effective?
Okay, now Reiki is what is Reiki first? So, for those who are aware, of course, it will be a repetition. But for people who are not at all aware, Reiki is the universal life force energy. It is available to everyone. The word Reiki is a Japanese term just because Reiki was brought into practice and discovered by Master Mikao Usui, a Japanese spiritual teacher who has brought forward this beautiful energy to all of us. And it was his discovery, it was something which he downloaded. But having said that, Reiki is something which has been available for thousands and millions of years. It has always been there because universal means it's all over the universe. Life force energy is the energy which forms a part of you, a part of me, a part of everyone. So it has always been available, but through Reiki, studying Reiki, we know how to access it. Now, once you access it, you are able to make use of it and you are able to use it for your benefit. I will give a simple example. Water is available everywhere. But when you go to a river or to an ocean, you can access it. You carry a bucket, you can carry it with you. You carry a spoon, you have a little bit of it. If you don't go there and if you've never seen water in your life, you will say water doesn't exist. It's just like that. Coming to your question, Radhika, is it effective? There have been so many cases where Reiki has been a game changer. It has been highly effective because it works with the universal laws. It's just like the law of gravity. It
Mm.
works. Many people ask me if Reiki is a pseudoscience, you know. Many times people ask me that, is it only a placebo? And my answer to it is, even before the age of the recent age, Reiki has been in existence. If you go back to the age of Ramayana and Mahabharata, old olden times, thousands of years ago, it's always been there. The Hindu scriptures have mention of energy science, but then people are not aware of it because a lot of our information, a lot of the wisdom, a lot of knowledge was destroyed by the foreign invaders, and hence In the last 200-300 years, a lot of this was lost, and hence a lot of people believe that it doesn't exist. People turn their back and say, no, it doesn't exist. It's just a placebo. But your mind is very powerful. And if you believe something, it happens. And Reiki works on the principle that wherever your energy goes, your intention flows. Ancient Indian scriptures talk about energy medicine. Japanese, Chinese, the Chinese medicine talks about energy medicine. The shamans talk about energy medicine, which is the South America. The Hawaiians talk about energy medicine. In the Hawaiian language, they say that wherever your energy flows, wherever your attention goes, energy flows. So it has been a universally accepted phenomenon. It has worked multiple times, creating miracles. Now, what are miracles? Because there is no scientific theory to it, you consider it as miracles. But if you understand the science behind Reiki, you will very much understand that it is straightforward energy science, and hence it works. It always works. You just need to see that it works. And I can give you countless case studies, not just in my practice, but also which I have which I have learned from my teachers, my colleagues. People have been cured miraculously, which is nothing but a scientific approach of accessing chakras aura and thus helping the person recover.
Thank you, Ashwini, for answering this question so wonderfully. And which brings me to my next question, that is, who can give Reiki or who can receive Reiki?
Okay. Now, many people say that if it is universally acceptable and it's universally accessible, then why only some people can give Reiki and why some cannot? Now, it is just like when you learn something, you can practice it better, right?
Right.
Or I would always say that you purposely go and access something, learn how to use it, you can use it. Let us take the same example of water. Unless you go to the water, a body, or say an ocean or a river, and carry a bucket, you can't access water. Although everyone can, but if you're going to sit in your house and say, there is no water, water doesn't exist, and I don't have access to water, you will never access water. If you're sitting in your home, you would at least need to go to your wash basin, open the tap, and then access water. Similarly, the universal life force energy is accessible to everyone. But when one becomes a Reiki practitioner, they learn skills how to tap into that energy and how to use that energy for the benefit of them and for everyone around them. Typically, in a Reiki training, a Reiki practitioner gets initiated to Reiki. We will talk about initiation in our next video because that's going to be a detailed topic. So you get initiated to Reiki and you also learn the tools how to access that life force energy, channel it in such a manner that it can be used for benefit of anyone who is receiving. So can everyone access Reiki? So yes, a Reiki practitioner can access Reiki and it can be channeled to someone who would like to receive it.
Hmm.
Okay. Now, once you are initiated into Reiki and once you are trained to be a Reiki practitioner, you can give Reiki to anyone and everyone, including yourself in the world.
Thank you. Now, I have seen there are many myths around Reiki, and one of them is it only applicable for diseases? So,
Yes.
yeah. So whenever a person is sick, be it physically or mentally,
Yeah.
people talk about giving Reiki. But is
Yes.
it only limiting to diseases?
Okay. Now, this is a very important and powerful question because this was where even I began. When I first received Reiki, it was when I was in school. And one of my very senior family members, one of my senior uncles, was a Reiki practitioner and a master. And he just put his hand on my head, and I was having a terrible headache, and it got cured immediately. It was like within seconds. And I was taking medications for about a year, and there were no signs of any changes. The medications went on and on and on, and I started gaining weight, and all of these things happened. But when that uncle just touched my head, and it was a miracle for me because I never knew if something like that was possible. So for me, my first introduction to Reiki was pain management. The
Hmm.
second time I received Reiki was I received from an aunt for toothache, and it again worked. So for me, Reiki meant pain management. Now, fast forward to the year 2013 when I met my Reiki master and I took my first Reiki class about 10 years ago.
Hmm.
Um, and that time I realized that Reiki is way more than just managing pain or healing diseases.
Hmm.
And the Reiki can be used for manifesting a job, for getting good marks in your exam, for cracking an interview, for getting your visa on time, for if you're applied for a position. We have clients who apply for jobs and then they tell us, can you give Reiki till the time we get the job? And we do that. And then the next thing they do is they come with an offer letter. So so Reiki works with everything right from healing physical pain, healing simple things like cold and cough, healing for diseases, um, healing mental issues and mental illnesses, um, help through emotional upheavals. For example, if you're going through a continuous period of overthinking or you're disturbed about something, Reiki
Hmm.
can help you. And from that to material issues like manifesting a house, manifesting a job, getting an job abroad, getting an assignment abroad, manifesting a foreign trip, getting your visa, getting a passport on time, and it's countless. It could be anything and everything. Manifesting, because many people have manifested relationships too. So it's possible wherever you would like to. Um, Now, since I've taken this topic of relationships, I will talk about it in detail in another video. But when it comes to relationships manifesting, it doesn't work like because there's an aspect of free will involved. For example, if you are having difficult time with someone, for example, if you have a fight with someone, we give Reiki for resolving the issues. But in a relationship, there are two parties involved. So if the other person doesn't want to make peace, this will not work because it works for the highest good. But it works more for material issues like getting a job or getting a foreign trip or getting an assignment. It just works. So physical issues is where people come most with because people don't come to spirituality until something pains and pinches inside of them. I
True.
have seen if everything is going well, people will not come to spirituality. They will even say, अब ये तो बकवास है, ये कुछ भी करते पैसे निकालते हैं, ये सब बाबागिरी है. That is where person is living his or her life, and they're having a job, they're having a family, things are going well. But when something hits them, that is when they come to spirituality. For example, if someone when a disease comes to person, the first thing they will do is they will go to a doctor, they will take medications, and of course, in Reiki, the first rule is we always tell you never stop medications because this is complementary therapy. And with Reiki, we have seen the doctor telling the person to stop the medicine, but we don't tell to stop. But anyway, people first go to the doctor, which is what they should be doing. I'm not saying that don't go to a doctor. And when things go out of control, when things, no matter what they do and things don't work out, that is where people come for Reiki. Even in life, when everything is going in the normal course, people don't come to you. But say for example, someone is continuously losing their job. Wherever they go, the company closes down and they're just losing jobs. And then they start questioning life that I'm doing my best, but why are things not working with me? And people also judge them, when someone fails in life, they get judged for not working hard. And then they say, मेरे इतनी मेहनत तो कोई नहीं कर रहा है, but still I'm not getting success. That is where they come for Reiki. They ask for Reiki for resolving those issues. So, to answer your question and to elaborate it more, people come with pain management or physical issues, but Reiki works for everything across different aspects of life.
Thank you, Ashwini. That was, I think, the much needed answer for this question. And thank you for answering all the questions so beautifully. And you explained it well.
So,
That
thank you for
I'm
asking because,
curious to know more about Reiki now.
yes, because I thought Radhika is someone who comes from a background who is not at all into any kind of energy medicine, spirituality, metaphysics. And now that we are a part of the team, Radhika often asks me these questions. And we thought, okay, Radhika, how about making these videos? Because if you have this question, I'm sure many of our viewers, many of the people who are new to Reiki will also have this question. So, again, going back to one more question which you asked before, can anyone give Reiki and can anyone receive Reiki? Anyone and everyone can receive Reiki, but we need to have your permission if you have to receive. If you would like to receive Reiki, the first thing I ask you is, do you give permission for receiving Reiki? And only if you say a yes, only then you will receive. It's like I ring on your door, and if unless you open the door, I cannot enter your house. Energy works in the same manner.
That says
So,
all.
yes. So, I hope this was a very quick first video in the Reiki series. We will be coming up with many more. Stay tuned on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook, and please make sure that if you have any questions, drop in the comments below so that in the next videos we can answer them as well. Thank you, Radhika, for taking time out
You,
of
Ashu.
your
Thank you so
day.
much.
And yes, it's such a joy. All of you who are watching this video, if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, share it with people. If you're watching us on Facebook, please like our page. And if you would like to know more about Reiki courses or taking Reiki healings with us, write to us on inbox.unicorninsight@gmail.com. Me and Radhika will get in touch with you as soon as we can. And we can tell you about how to receive Reiki and all the procedure which you need to know about receiving Reiki or even learning Reiki. For all your queries, get in touch with us. Namaste and thank you for watching.
Thank you.